Hey guys, Chris from Boxing Brothers Online Coaching here. The video you're about to watch isn't necessarily one of our traditional style kind of tutorials. It's just a showcase and kind of demonstration of a routine that I really enjoy doing. I was going to pump it out just as a training session, then my brother suggested that we record it and put it on YouTube, which is a great idea. So all these drills that we demonstrate and put up on YouTube, all these tutorials and exercises and so forth, and all the ones that are on YouTube that we see, they're all very good, they're all very well, but essentially being able to do them under the pressure of exhaustion and fatigue is one of the most important components of these routines. So, you know, if we get in front of each other and we do a slip drill or a defensive drill or offensive drill, whatever it may be, you're always starting pretty fresh and you do accumulate a little bit of fatigue throughout doing the drill, but you never really gassed, and that's when these tools are oftentimes most needed. So over the years with the boys that I've trained and also for my training, what I've liked to do, what I have liked to have done was get really tired, so push myself somehow and in many ways, whether it be sprints or on an air bike, skipping rope, burpees, just really try to exhaust myself physically and emotionally, and then get in front of somebody and have a particular task that I need to carry out and try to do it with as much composure as I possibly can under the pressure of fatigue and exhaustion. So this routine that you're about to watch is something that I really enjoy doing, one of many routines that I do to exercise the ability to maintain technical composure under the pressure of fatigue and exhaustion. And it's also another really good way to get hard boxing sessions in without having to spar. Sparring is something that on a long term you can do, but you can't spar hard all the time. And generally speaking, sparring hard puts you in a state of fatigue, and then you're able to continue boxing and exercise your skills and your composure under that pressure. But this is another way of being able to exercise your boxing skills without having to do hard sparring and copping hard hits to the head, with that fatigue pressure underlying, and trying to execute maneuvers and maintain your composure when you're really tired without copping too many hits to the head. So what we've done is just quickly recorded the main stuff. So I actually wanted to do the routine, so I didn't want to bore you guys with 3 minutes of me on an air bike or 3 minutes of me sprinting. So we've just taken little snippets and just let the tripod stand and let it run, and then just to demonstrate and showcase exactly what we do for this kind of session. I hope you enjoy it and that it's valuable, and I will continue posting routines like this as well. So rather than full-blown tutorials, just really cool training tips and little routines that you can do to mix up your training, get some variety in, and continue progressing yourself as a boxer. Enjoy, guys. So for the first round, I jumped on the air bike. If you don't have an air bike, a rower, something like that, and just smash it for 3 minutes as hard as you can. And once you finish that, jump off after the 3 minute mark. I thought I'd get the cameraman just to show, to prove that it's all legit. Actually did it. And then you're going to get a partner, and for 2 minutes you're going to get them to throw straight punches, just single shots for the sake of the drill, either straight left or straight right. And you want to use predominantly evasion to try to avoid their straight punches, and then counter when you got the opportunity. So obviously when you get in front of the person, you should be absolutely exhausted, and try to maintain as much composure as you possibly can, not putting yourself in vulnerable positions, trying to avoid those punches. You want the person punching, sincerely to the target, but not trying to take your head off, and keeping it relatively simple. Because if you're that tired, chances are your opponent's probably going to be pretty tired and not throwing a whole lot more than what you are. So in this instance, I just got my brother to throw single straight punches, and I'm just trying to get my head off the line and trying to avoid those punches, and then when I get an opportunity, counter. Once you've done that, have 60 to 90 seconds off, however long you feel you need, until the next round. So I pumped out a 3-minute round of running after this. I don't have a treadmill at the gym, so the street's the next best thing. Just get someone to time you, time yourself. There's the 3 minutes. And then again with your partner, you can go back in the gym if you want, or you can show off to the neighbours. Get them throwing hooks and body rips. And here, because I used mostly evasion in the last round, I try to use my guard, try to shield and catch those hooks, try to shield and catch those body rips, so I can diversify my defensive boxing, and then again counting when I get the opportunity. And as you can see, Michael's throwing them at long range, short range, to give me a lot of variety. Alright, the last round we did was skipping. So I jumped on the rope for 3 minutes. And what I try to do was mix up as much as I can on the rope, so pretty high intensity once again. Running on the spot, crisscrosses, double unders, taking the rope in and out. Just trying to really, again, exhaust myself as much as I possibly can in that 3 minutes. And of course, just like every other round, in the last 10 or 15 seconds, make sure you absolutely flog it as much as you can. And in this instance, in the final round, Michael jumps in and kind of mixes up his shots. He throws straight shots, he throws rips, he throws hooks, he mixes up the ranges. And I just try to maneuver myself around and trying to shield those body rips and hooks and counter and try to evade those straight punches. By now, you should be absolutely exhausted and working under a lot of fatigue, which is the whole point of the drill. And make sure under that fatigue you stay as composed as you possibly can, guys. Make sure your partner's staying relatively honest as well, and throwing pretty legit punches.
Time.